Hi guys, how is everybody? I'm early, very, very early, but I'm like, I just figured I'd let everybody see my prep and what I'm doing. And but I'm like, I just turn the sound off on that phone. I just didn't want to wait till 1 o'clock. Sorry, guys. So if you're not catching me, I'm sorry. If you're having to watch the replay. So I got this. Pull out our old supplies, right? I was gifted this a long time ago. I'm not doing the motion thing. I got another idea that I want to make with these. But so these are what I'm going to be playing with. I'm going to be stamping these little guys out. I'm going to stamp the the dog, the fox, the cat. Dog, fox, cat. I don't know if I'm going to do the bear or not, but I'm going to do the dog, fox, and cat. And we're just going to play. So if you come on in, say hello. If you're watching the replay, tell me in the comments section what you're doing these days. What are you crafting? What's on your craft table? Share with me. Tell me. I want to know. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp these guys. Now I've never used them. I was given them, like I said, a couple of years ago. I think I was given these back in 2021, 2022, something like that. So I've had them for at least a minimal of 3 years. I mean, I could just stamp the whole thing and then die cut them all out. We could do that. But I just really only want to do the three. The three. So I'm going to get the paper I'm going to use and put it in my misting. I'm going to try to keep it up here where you guys can see it. I'm going to try to do that. We'll see. I don't know how well I'll work with that, but we'll see. All right, so we're going to pull the puppy dog off. These are going to be adorable. So I'm going to put the puppy dog right here. Then I'll pull the fox, put the fox right beside him. I'm going to turn the puppy dog this way. Because if I remember when I set the dies up, this is how I had to do it to make them fit. And then the kitty cat. Meow, meow, kitty, kitty. Let's turn the kitty this way. So that way they all fit. Can you see everything? You can't see everything. So I got all three there. And we're pick them all up. Make sure. Now see how my paper came up? I'm gonna make sure my paper stays down. My grid mat needs to be cleaned. My sticky mat needs to be cleaned. Let's try it this way and see if that helps keep the paper in place when I do that. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. I'll have to clean that before I put it back in. All right. So I'm going to get my ink. I'm just going to ink these guys up. And I might have to ink them up a couple of times because I didn't do any pre-treating of the stamps, or I forgot to run my finger over them and treat them. And I just went directly in with the ink. So we'll see. And these stamps are by Motions Craft. I don't know if they're still available because, like I said, I don't even know. I didn't know nothing about Motion Crafts. They were given to me. And I just got an idea. I was wanting to do a Dreaming Tree file, and I sized it down to cut with my Cricut. And then I was like, well, I got these stamps here. Let me do these and see if I can make the same idea thing without using the Cricut. So that way anybody who might not have it. These would be, my attempt today is going to be a gift card holder. We'll see. I don't know if I can do it or not. We'll see if I can design it. Well, I wouldn't be designing it. I would be casing Dreaming Tree because it was there. I hope that didn't move. So our Kit Kat's almost good. But our fox needs a little help. And so does our puppy dog. Puppy dog. Our little poopy dog. Our little poopy puppy. All right. Yeah, I'm really, really early today. But I figure it takes me a while to get things done. So I'll do some CPR here. I'm using my Stampendable to hold my tape. See my tape in there? Well, I have this whole stack tape sitting on it, but to use it, I got to take that off. I think I want the dog's face a little bit darker. I think everybody else's, well, the kitty cat's eyes could use some help. And the doggy. The woof woof. The little woof 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 woof. So cat's eyes and the doggy. Good morning, Crystal. How are you today? I saw your popcorn video, your May stamp of the month. I really like that. It's a really cute set. The cards were really cute too. There we go. So, all right, I got these guys all stamped. So if you don't have the supplies that I have, just pull out something that you have that's been in your stash a while. Go through your stash, look and see. Say, I bet you got stuff in there that you bought, you wanted, or somebody gave you, and you thought it was so cute, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to use that, and then it got put in the back and forgot about. Pull it out. Play with it today. Let today be the day that that stamp gets some love and affection. Okay, phone. I'm not trying to type anything. Just stop with that. Let's put our stamps back where they belong. So we got our, I keep saying, puppy dog, puppy dog. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly little tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I sure hope that doggy's for sale. I put my stamp on wrong in there. Let's put it on the right way, Linda, and it might stick where you want it to. There we go. All right, so we got the stamping out of the way. Get the Misty out of the way. Put the stamps back in the packaging. Like I said, I'm not making the motion craft thing. I'm just doing my own thing here. All right, so I'm going to die cut these guys. So this is the puppy. Let's line that up. I can't tell. Am I lined up? Is that good? I can't get my head directly over it, so it's hard for me to tell if that's good or not. But now let's get the fox. What does the fox say? What does the fox say? Okay, take the tape off so you can see what you're doing. All right, I think that's lined up pretty good. And then we'll do the kitty kitty. Kitty kitty meow meow. Okay, my video just decided to change all on its own. My phone is possessed. This phone is possessed. I'm not pressing any of those things. I'm not choosing any of those things, and they were opening all by themselves. So let's get rid of all that. And let's see if we can open up the chat again so I can see what people are saying, if they're saying anything. So, guys, I don't want that. Go home. Go me. Go view channel. Go to my live. Now it says nobody's watching. Okay, we don't have anybody watching now, it says. Huh. Crystal, if you're still here, say hi again, please. Or just say boo, or because the thing is telling me nobody's here. So if you made it this far in the video, do me a big favor. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe. Give me a thumb. Give me a subscribe. Rah, rah, rah. Bah. Crack myself up. I said to myself, Phil, you're just too funny. So I guess Crystal's not here. She didn't say anything. I guess she just came in, said hey, and left. Hi, Lisa G. How you doing? See, I see your comment, but it still tells me up there where it tells me who's in the room that there's nobody here. I'm just stamping and die cutting using some old stuff that I have. Somebody gave me these a long time ago, and I'm like, well, today's as good a day as any. Oh, you are here, Crystal. You must not have heard me earlier. All right, I think the fox goes on with that. And the kitty goes here. And the puppy dog. Puppy dog, puppy dog. Oh, you just got done cleaning the kitchen? Sweet. Yeah, I'm a little on the early side today compared to my normal 1 o'clocks, but I just didn't want to wait. I wanted to play, and so we got these guys all cut out and ready to play with and make something with. But we gotta color them. So let's put these guys back in here so we don't lose them. Try to keep everything together that belongs together. Not that I always manage it, but all right. Let's color our puppy dog. Get my magnifying glass out so I can read these markers. Okay, that's black. I don't really want black. Okay, we got dark chocolate brown. And chai latte brown, which is a light brown. And you can't see any good. Oh, it's okay. No worries. I'm glad you're back. What's on your craft desk today, ladies? What are y'all working on today? Maybe some teak brown. I think that's good enough for that. And then we need something for his little cheeks and his little nose. What does he look like on the picture here? He's got a little black nose, little black dots on his face. We'll just make it an extra dark brown. We'll make his nose espresso brown. All right. And then we need, like, for the patch, for the cheeks, we need a pink. That's what we need for the cheeks. We'll do, what does this say? Cherry Blossom Pink. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's put our darkers. Our dark ones. Start with that. Let's dark chocolate brown. All right, let's do his nose with that. And that'll give us a good idea of what color this brown is. Oh, that's a really dark brown. Really nice dark brown. Let's give us a scrap. Scrap, scrap, scrap. And compare the two dark browns instead of constantly pulling out my. Okay, so this one is even darker than this one, and I don't think we're going to need it, so we're going to set it to the side. So we're going to take this dark one. We're going to start down here. I'm just going to bring this like that. And I'm going to take these colors here, and I'm on the scratch, I'm doing this so I know that's the one I want right there. And that is, just to give you guys an idea what color it is, that is teak brown. So that's the color I'm going to go in with to make our Dougie. We get our teak brown, and then we'll pull in our chai latte brown, which is this one. And I'm going back over it again. And then I'm going back with this one. This time I'm pulling the color out more. The darker brown, I'm pulling it out more. And I really should have something underneath to help keep from bleeding out. That was not bleeding. That was me going over the line, but to help me from bleeding. So pulling that dark brown into my other brown. Then I'm going to come in with that chai latte again. You're currently sitting in the living room. Cool. Thanks. Nothing right now, but waiting for the new parameters on Craft Roulette tonight. Oh, yeah. And now I'm going to go over all of these colors and bring this in. So see how I'm just kind of blending them all. So that way they all kind of just go together. And then we'll do a light like this and a light like that. And then we'll put a dark in the middle. We'll make it dark in the middle. All right, now we got to do his face. This is like the part for me that is just like, oh, these big areas. So I'm gonna bring my like this over here, like this, and then right about here, right here. Right along like this. This is the medium brown that I'm using. Yeah. Sorry, I'm so quiet when yeah, I hope Mr. Wheel plays nice tonight too. He played awesome last week. I love that lyrics parameter. Wouldn't it be funny if we got it again? So they don't take the parameters off once they get chosen. They don't switch it out, right? I wonder how she goes about switching them out. Now I'm gonna use my chisel for this one. Oh, look at that. I did the wrong color the first time, guys. So I'm just gonna go over the whole thing because, well, I did the wrong brown. I did my chai latte first instead of my other colors. So we're just gonna go just like that. I'm just gonna bring it in just like that. You guys see how I messed up? You guys see that? That's okay. We can fix it. Smooth anyway that way. Makes my coloring look smoother. Let's go in with the one that we were just using that I thought was my. There we go. Most people don't use their uh, chisels, but when it's a big area like this, guys, I got to. I got to use the chisel because I can't do all that. As many strokes as it requires. Just tip it forward so that I'm only using the tip part of it. And then tip it backwards when I want the whole thing. Okay, this ink is smudging under my alcohol marker. See that? You see what I just did? It's a lot smoother of color when I'm using the chisel. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to color all these animals, guys. I don't know if my hand's gonna let me. That's a lot of. Yeah, I know. I know some of them will get taken off, but I wonder how long their lifespan is. You know, I know eventually some of them get taken off, but if this was an animal that wasn't like, I would be really upset with myself for that smudging. But I'm okay with it because, well, animals have different color variations of the color in their fur. Now I'm going to switch it back to this because I find with these, if I go in circular motions, I kind of like that point kind of helps that dark color go how I want it. Like, so push the dark down some. Like pushing that dark color around. That's good enough. So is anybody hi Shanna, you're not late. I was early. I was really early. All right, let's go in with our dark again. Just put a little bit of shadow right here. Same thing on this one. Then remind myself which one is the darker of the two here. It's this one. So this is the one I need for the ear. Come along and just go. I got less real estate on this ear than I do on that ear. So we're going to attempt to, once we get these guys colored, I'm going to attempt to make a little gift card holder with them. So now, those look like patches, right? I'm wondering if I should make them a different color. What did they color them as? Oh, they don't show the patches on the picture. Do they show the patches and I just don't see them? No, they don't show the patches. Oh, they show them on this one. And they show them with a white line. I can give them the white line. So now I got to figure out, while I'm trying to figure that out, I'm going to color his little cheeks a little peach blossom pink, or hers, whatever. I should do this for everybody. For those of you that are here, that I didn't do this already.
Hello.
I think that's so funny. Okay. We're going to use a green turquoise blend for his, or her, whatever it is, collar. And I used the light, but that ink is smudging bad. My ink is smudging bad, so I'm going to go over it with the darker. It's not going to be as pretty and bright as I wanted it to be, but, you know, it'll be all right. The patches. What color should I make the patches, guys? Let's make it a muted. Let's make it a muted brown. Good morning, Melissa. I'm going to tell you, like I've been telling everybody else, you're not late. I'm early.
Hello.
All right, so I'm going to take this muted brown, and I'm just going to It's a different shade of brown, so when it dries back, it'll be really light. I mean, if I wanted to make it like a patch doll, quilt doll or something, I could have done it a different color or something, but yeah, I'm sorry I'm early today because I didn't want to wait anymore. I biting at the chomps to sit down at the table, and I was like, so let me do it. Let me get it done. All right, what about the patch? You think I should do the patch that light color too? I think so. I just don't like that big white spot on his eye. So I'm just going to come in here with the very light muted brown and just do a very light little coat. Dries back, you should barely see it. There we go. Then I'm going to take this black marker and I'm going to go over the eyes because I just don't feel like they are standing out enough. There we go. That looks better to me. And then I'm going to take my little white gel pen. Oh, I forgot the little heart on the collar. Um, it's a stamp set. It is a Motions Crafts. But I'm not doing the motion part of this. I'm doing my own thing with it. I was given this a couple years ago by Dee. I think Dee's the one who gave it to me. I think it was back in 2022 she gave it to me. And I've had it sitting in my thing. And I'm like, I need to pull it out and play with it. But I'm not I'm not wanting to do the whole motion thing because there's a whole lot of instructions that my brain can't wrap around right now. And on live is not the time for me to try to figure that out. I've learned yesterday that I need to do things more than just one time before I come on here. So I didn't learn that because I'm about to try to do something. I'm about to try to do something that I haven't done before right here live with you guys. I think it's going to be a really simple thing that I'm going to attempt. So we got our puppy dog. You could have a fox and a kitty, but I'm not coloring them right now. My hand needs a break from the coloring. So I'll color them later. But we're going to make something with our puppy dog because he's so cute. Why not, right? So if I get quiet, it's because I'm thinking. You'll probably see some smoke. You might want to get your fire hoses out. All right. So I said to myself, I'm going to get my scoreboard out. Nope, 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 nope. I need my trimmer first because I'm going to get, where'd that brown piece of paper I cut that off of go? All right, here it is. All right. I'm going to say, how big, this is my brain working, guys. So I'm going to say, how big is a gift card? The gift card is 3 1 2 3/4 this way. 3 3/4. Write it down, Linda. You won't remember it. 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. All right. So that's the measurement that I'm going to need to hold the gift card. Don't, guys, I'm going to be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right. So I want him to be holding this. So I need something that is 4 by 3. Will this cut that? That's not going to be big enough. All right. So I need something that's 4 by 3. Where'd the white go? Can I get 3 inches out of this? Let's see. This is me making prototypes. This is what I do when I'm not on camera too. All right. So we got 4 here. Are we going to get it? Oh, we are. We're going to get a good one here. All right. So that's 4. So that should be 3 by 4, right? So 3 by 4. That'll hold that. So then I need a piece that is 6 by 4. So I need this to measure 4 by 6. And I'm going, by the way, Dreaming Tree has a free SVG to make a kitty gift card holder. It's really cute. I'm casing their idea, but I'm doing without using the joy. I sized the project down to work on with my joy, but their project is originally designed for the big machines. So, all right, I have this piece and I have this piece and I have this. So now I'm going to take this white piece and I'm going to cut it down. I want to see if one of these does. I'm telling you guys, this is just a simple. You guys would be surprised at how simple this stuff is. That's too big. All right, these are not the right size. And that one's the exact same size. Except that one cuts the outside and that one cuts the inside. All right, these aren't going to work. So we just have to do some just plain Jane stuff. Just plain Jane. All right. We're going to trim this a little because I don't want it so big. So I'm just going to go like this. Just like this. Just to give me an idea. I'm not measuring, guys. If you notice, I'm just willy-nilly cutting. I'll give measurements after I cut it and see what I cut it down to. And that way I just have just a small white border. Just a nitty-bitty small white border. That's all I wanted. And we just use that side so I don't have to worry about. There we go. But we are going to need a white piece for them to write on. Pink. I don't want pink. I don't want pink. I want white. So we got 3. Okay, we're going to do 3 3/4 by 3. Let's score this in half, and then we'll make sure our measurements on this are right. We're scoring this a little bit less than half, actually. So it's 6. So I'm going to score it at 2 3/4, and then see if my gift card fits in that section. It does. Okie dokie. All right. So, all right. So I scored it at the 2 3/4. So this side's bigger than this side. Reasoning for my thinking, guys. So if I fold this up like that, right? And I put my puppy dog right there. Let's just glue our puppy dog there. Then we'll take our scissors. We'll take our ergonomic ones. We'll just come right along here, and we'll just snip that like that. Yeah, right? No, my card wouldn't be done because I have to do it tomorrow. It's craft roulette Saturday, every Saturday. So, but yeah, that would be funny if these were the parameters, right? It's like, look at Linda having foresight. So, all right. I have to come in and come like this because I can't do it the other way. All right, there we go. Now we got our puppy dog sticking up like that, right? But look, now we want to put this right here. So we're going to glue that down. You could round the edges if you want. You can, all kinds of fun things you can do. You were the first to submit one night? Oh, that's awesome. I was able one night to do it before the show ended, but I'm like, I didn't get to do it with my peeps. I didn't get to go over the parameters. And so Saturday came and it was like, well, now I got to do something different. All right, I'm looking for my glue dots. All right, so I got my little glue dots. And I'm going to put a little glue dot right here. And I keep taking this out and using this one for all different projects, but you just put your little, you got your glue dot there, and then bam, you got your gift card, right? But look, it doesn't stay closed and it just looks so plain. Well, let's case Dreaming Tree a little further. So we know that it's 4 inches this way. Okay, it's 4 inches this way, and we want something to, I'm I don't think this is 4 inches. Let me measure it. Okay, so we're going to cut this 4 inches by 2 inches. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Show you what I'm going to do. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but let's see if this works. My idea, let's see. So if I take this, right? Oh, it's not going to. That won't work. I keep wanting to use these things. Have you been able to tell yet that I want to use those? So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, put it on my scoreboard, say, okay, that's a little bit shy of 4 inches. So half of that is 2. So put just a tiny mark on the 2 right there. And then I'm going to bring it sideways. Can you see what yeah. And then I'm going to bring it sideways. And I only wanted it 1. So I'm going to bring the 1 little mark on this side on the 1. Then I'm off. Flip it over and make sure my 1 is even with this one. It is. So I'm going to put a little mark on the 1. So I got a little mark here, a little mark here, and a little mark here. Denise, I thought it was going to be nap time for you today.
Hello.
All right, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this little tick line and this little tick line. And I'm going to line them here. Let me put marker on it so you guys can see. Let me mark it so you guys can see it. Where'd that black pen go? I don't want a marker. Well, I can marker it because I can flip it over so nobody will see it. But right there, and right there. Oh, you're headed home. You got to pack. Woohoo! It's a beach weekend for you. All right, so I'm going to take that little tick mark right there. And then I'm going to line that little tick mark up. And I'm just going to slice it just like that. And then I'm going to flip it like this and put this tick mark on. And I'm going to bring that tick mark right back down. Just like that. And then I got that like that. But we need to ink it or do something with the edges because it's hard to see the difference. So I'm going to come in here and grab my brushed corduroy and see if that'll show up on here. Bring it in the edges a little, see what we got. I don't know if this will show up on there or not. I'm not looking to change the entire piece of paper color. I'm just looking to get just the edges. And this is, I'm telling you guys, I'm casing. Hi, Ann. Happy Friday.
Hello.
Y'all are going to be sick of my little penguin. Bring that like that. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know. Can we see it? Maybe we should do it with gathered twigs. Maybe we can see it better. Let's try gathered twig and see what we got. Oh yeah, I can see a big difference with the gathered twig. So I'm just coming along just like this. I'm not trying to do the entire color card, just like so. Just ink the edges up. Now, if you have a electronic die cutting machine, a Silhouette, a Scanning Cut, a Juliet, you could go to Dreaming Tree and you can get their free file, and you don't have to do all this extra thinking work that I was doing. And I could have just cut it with my Joy, but then it wouldn't be. It would be just making their project and not me making my own, casing theirs. Okay, so we're going to glue that down. Glue that on there. Just line it up just like so. So that way it looks like a little envelope. But look, it stays open. Well, we have to fix that, don't we? So we're going to get us a circle die. It's a 3/4 inch circle that I'm going to use. And I'm going to cut out some. I'm going to cut out white because I'm going to color it so it matches the puppy dog, because it's going to look like his hand. I'm going to try to make it. It's going to replicate, insinuate his hand holding it. So we're just going to take this and just like this. Go. And I'm going to fold that over so I can get 2 of them out of it at one time. So I'm not playing games, too many games. Playing some games, and there's not too many. Take that down. Tape it down, tape it down. I'm going to make Dreamin' Tree's cat one, and then that way I can show it to y'all. I can show you their file too. So if you have a Cricut or anything like that, you can go get it. It's free. But wait, I should get my affiliate link for Dreamin' Tree. All right, so I'm just going to take my markers that I used, and I'm going to go. I always look at them, and then I'm like, Linda, you know you can't read them without. Okay, let's see. I think we're going to use the espresso. and the teeth. But we're just going to do a quick little. Just trying to make him match the, make these match the puppy dog. That's all I'm doing right now. No special things, or not making it a real paw or anything like that. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I'm just coming in and just want the colors to match. That's all. I guess I should bring that lighter brown in if I really want them to match. I actually should have done the dark in the middle, because when I fold it in half, you're only going to see half of this. But it doesn't really matter. It's just for aesthetic purposes, color-wise, just to make it match. That's good enough. Good enough. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to put glue on half this circle. And then we're going to set it right there. I probably should have made it a little bit bigger, but it'll be all right. And then we're going to put glue on the half of this circle, or a tip of this circle, because I may not even do it exactly. I may not even be doing it exactly half. And then I'm just going to set it right there so it looks like it's kind of like even across. Is it even across? It's even across. I'm just going to tack that down. Oh, get back over there. There we go. All right. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to find my Velcro dot. And I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to cut it off. And I'm going to stick it right down to one of these so that they become one. And I'm going to cut that out of there. Now this little Velcro dot is going to be too big for that paw. See how that's kind of too big? Well, maybe not. It might show though. It might not though. So, all right. I'm going to take this peeling off. I'm going to go, all right, you're not lined up 100%. Let's get you 100% lined up. There we go. I was going to cut it in half, but I'm not going to do that. It'll work. So I'm going to put this right here on that paw. I'm Then I'm going to come over here and get me another one of these because I got to do it on the other side too. I didn't cut it all the way off. I don't know why I was looking for it like it dropped somewhere. Over here so I know where they're at. Stick this one right here, right on top of that one. Guys, this is exactly the same idea, the same thing as Dreaming Trees, just not Dreaming Trees. It's the Motion Craft Puppy Dog, and they had a cat. And so I cased them. So don't think Linda come up with this design all on her own. I did Dreaming Trees idea. All right, now we're going to take this and we're going to put it on this paw. All right. So now I didn't peel the sticky part off of the piece that I stuck down on it. Just being here, crafting with y'all. And then I'm going to fold it over just like that. I don't leave my house. So this is what I do. I come on here and I craft with everybody. So I probably should have cut these in half because you can kind of see it right there. Has anybody else got any fun plans this weekend? That's a good question, Sweet. I know somebody who's got really cool plans this weekend in the chat. She may be busy, though, not be able to answer, just be listening to us. That'd be Denise. She's going to go to the beach for her birthday and the grandbaby's birthday. Hey, when is your birthday, since you're doing this for your birthday? Or was it for late Mother's Day and then the kids' birthdays? Denise. Denise. Calling you out. All right. So once those are like that, right? Then you should just be able to. Okay, see, that glue needs to set on there better. But oh, okay. Oh, Lisa, you have to work? That stinks. So Denise's birthday is next Tuesday. I'll have to do something Tuesday. Hey, look, I didn't color the little. You look like you give him a nice bright pink heart on there. Yeah, we need mailing address. Yeah. What she said. So okay, I should have made these circles bigger. Lesson learned on that. Those circles need to be bigger. But the whole idea is they open it and the things don't stick because you made the circles bigger than I did. And ta-da! It's a gift card holder. So you guys get the idea. There you go. Now I'm taking that out of there. So all right, guys. I hope you tell me your thoughts on that. Yes, I can. I can fix it. I can. So y'all, if you're watching the replay, leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Y'all want to see the Dreaming Tree file that I was and the website? So you guys that have here, let me show you. So you come down here, right, and you go open up Google. You go 3 SVG. You see that? 3D SVG? Click on that or type it in if you don't have it typed in. And then it looks like this. Excuse me for sneezing and everything. That's what, do you see the logo? That's what the logo looks like. There's all kinds of files you can cut on here, but watch. Close that. We don't want all that right now. Go free SVG files. They have a ton of them. They have print and cut files. Look, there's a cassette. Here's the kitty cat. I'm going to make this kitty cat too. But there's the kitty cat. It's where I got the idea from. That's the one whose idea I got. See? See how much it costs, guys? You see that? So if you have a scan and cut, a a silhouette, a cricket, if you have any of those, I want to go back. I want you to see, I'm going to scroll through a little. I want you to see all the kind of cool free things. Look at this. If you're new to my channel, you're just learning this. If you've been my channel a while, you know I love this. Look, there's a little apron favor bag. There's a little box and a little amaryllis petals. I don't know what they're for, but look at this little card here. Little tweet, tweet, tweet. Look at that. How cute is that? Little, all kinds of stuff, guys. Let's go to 5. See, look, little apple box. There's a little hat box. It's little ornament cards or tags. Little treasure box. Look at the puppy dog. The party hat. Okay, you guys get the idea. Go scroll. Go check it out. There's so many cool things, y'all, that you could make for free. Go check them out. If you have, just had all kinds of stuff all like that. Things are being thrown at me over here, and there's nobody to help. All right, I have to fix this, guys, before I go. I gotta fix this. I can't not fix this. I gotta fix it. We're gonna make a little bit bigger of a circle. I think that's just too big, though. I think that's too big, right? Compared to that dog, that's why I didn't do that. Let's see if the other side, if my other, now that's even bigger. I know what we'll do. Hold the phone. We won't use another circle. Let's stick our paws on. Stick our paw on. Let's stick that right there like that. And of course, I got to wait for all this glue to dry before I can pop them off because, well, you know, there we go. And we'll do the same thing here. We'll put a little bit of glue right there on that circle. That's already stuck to our other thing. I'll just take this right in here like that. Just like so. Fold it over. You could even make a belly band for it if you don't want to use the Velcro dot things. If you don't have Velcro dots, just make a belly band. It'd be a lot less issues than what I've created for myself. But there we go. Now let's see how that works. Just got to make sure that glue's tacked down good. There we go. There we go. We got it, guys. We got it fixed. So that is today's project. It's kind of a good thing that I started early. I guess. Except you guys missed out on my coloring and all that stuff. And then we got these guys that we can do another time. I mean, you could even add, just do a belly band on it and then like add some friends to it. So it's like if you got like more than one person given the gift card, you can just add their friends. You can do all kinds of things, guys. And I know we all have these big dies where we've like if you've got the Spellbinders one with the bear with the penguin on the head, that'd be really cute. Because the bear stops, kind of like this bear. Imagine that bear with the penguin from Spellbinders. That'd be cute. So just another idea, different way to use your stuff instead of just a regular card. All right, y'all. Have a great day. So long, farewell. Dum, 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 dum. If you have any questions or anything, leave it in the comment section and I'll get answered later. Bye.